Hello there, lovely people. It's Alex from Nintendo Life here, and I'm not alone, as you can see from blinking up there. Mr. Felix is here as well. Whoa!
It's me, and we're on camera. I think this is the second time since I joined this channel that we're on camera, like, together.
I think it might be, yeah.
The first time was when I joined, and that's, like, almost a year ago, so how about that?
We've been, oftentimes videos a bit of a pain to edit, but in this instance, it's actually easier to edit. We're going to be dissecting the Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom second official trailer. There's not going to be any audio for you because it would sound awful, but we're going to be going through it, and we're basically going to go through frame by frame. We're utilising the stream setup, because why not? Should we just get into it, Felix, and see?
Yeah, there's so much to look at in this trailer. I mean, I've watched it a couple of times, and I'm sure now that we're going to go through it frame by frame, there's going to be so much that we missed.
Oh, yeah.
So I'm really excited to go through this.
So, just play at normal speed for a bit. We can see some nice lightning storms. To me, the lightning storms look better. I don't know whether that's just a thing.
They look
also,
better?
Yeah,
and more
I think
dark.
so. Yeah, you can see one of those sort of like swirly things from one of the really early trailers down there.
And we have some malice on to the left of that.
Yeah, it looks like something like that. Malice, perhaps?
Okay. So we see a lot of like these swirling stuffs around in the trailer. We see some in the oh my god, Hitara village.
Hetano, yeah, we'll see that later on, won't we? Yeah.
Yeah. And what do you think those are? These like swirly things?
Well, we saw them in like the really early trailers as well, when like Link and Zelda are underground. I imagine it's maybe something like it's an entrance, maybe, or like a point of power, something like that.
Could it be like the new type of shrines?
It could be. It's not a million miles away. It's a very different idea, but it's not to say it couldn't be.
It's so distinguished, like you can see it from far away. So it's like, oh, look at that! I need to go over there. Yeah,
it's definitely clearer. We can see some of the flying enemies here, the new flying enemies. They're pretty dapper. We can even make them fly backwards, you know. Look at them forwards, backwards. It's
we have one sleeping there. There, right. So this is near the military base, if I'm not like completely off. It looks very similar. Base. So that's like near the forest.
Near the swamp, near the Deku Forest,
Yeah, exactly.
Korok Forest, sorry. Yeah, no, I
I'm
think
really
you're
bad with names,
right.
so if I'm like forget something, just keep that in mind. I know what it is, I just can't remember what it's called.
I think I'm fairly certain I know what you mean. I think you may well be right.
Nice. How about that? Oh,
we get a good look at it there. Let's have a bit of a look there. I know what you mean. If it's not that area, then it's somewhere that looks very much like it, which could be a new area.
It's just like the towers, you know. You have something similar near to like the Sheikah Tower there, where you like have to climb up them. And I only know this because I recently was in this area in Breath of the Wild, and it just looks very familiar.
Yeah,
but you can see up. You can see like a platform now that there's light from the lightning.
I was just about to say the very same thing. Some sort of platform up there. Is that like maybe a bokoblin down there on one of the platforms in the lower left?
Yeah, I think that is.
Not that exciting. I think we can see another on the tower on the right as well, a darker one.
Oh yeah, maybe a blue one.
Yeah, bokoblins ain't news, boy. So let's carry on
horns
for a little bit.
Them.
What is that in the center?
This is like really. So this is like the. I think I know what it is.
You go.
Okay. So this looks like the big, almost corn circles that we see throughout the trailer.
Yeah.
And we have a lot of them. But this one is just lightning up. And yeah, it looks really interesting. I don't know why sometimes it's lit up and sometimes it's not. I'm really curious to see what it is, because there's a shot later where Link is like riding on a horse through this kind of stuff. And that was like one of my favorite shots of the trailer. But Alex, we also have like these. Is it Sheikah Towers?
I don't think they are. They look a little bit too like. It's really hard to tell from this distance.
Because everyone is saying, "Oh, that's Sheikah Towers," but I'm not sure.
No, I think they look more like the stable towers, to be honest.
The stable towers.
Yeah, well, they're not really towers, but like the tall bits on stables.
Like the horse.
Yeah. I mean, it's.
I think they look a bit taller than that, Alex.
I'd say they look like them, not that they are them.
That's a big horse.
But who knows what's happened in the years since Breath of the Wild? You never know.
I could see this being like kind of like Shikata, is that you have to go there maybe to access places above, like the platforms up. But I do think maybe you get the map from above with these, but you can't go. I don't know. I have no idea what they are.
Maybe
If
they're
it's just gonna be
launch
the map.
things. They fire off
Yeah,
into the air.
but later there's like a shot of Link like flying through the air, and there's like stuff that I think that's the way how you get up and down. But we'll get to that. We'll get to that.
We'll get to that. But I don't think there's any more. Oh no, there is more lightning.
Oh, look at that!
It blows everything out, but there is some sort of like swirl there, like
We've seen this before.
yeah.
In previous trailers and in like the official artwork. There's this giant swirl, and I can't quite make out where it is on the map.
It's tricky.
Maybe
isn't it?
if you go back, maybe you can like see silhouettes or something. Oh, look at that! That's a tall tower.
Yeah, is that
Is that
Hyrule Castle in the background?
But there's no color. There's
but at the same time, this could be a shot from before the malice appears.
So the thing like is there a lot of the times, and you also see the castle a lot of the times. I don't think it's the same place.
Let's see if we can get a partially lit one.
Partially lit.
No,
I think as soon as the light is there.
Yeah, it's not.
This could also be the mountain where there's this weird creature like the blue.
Oh, Lord of the Mountain.
Yeah. Could that be it?
That's Satoru. It could be.
Yeah.
It's difficult to tell. It's just a mountain. I think it's maybe intentionally.
I think
vague.
It looks like that mountain. Because if it was two, there's not. It doesn't look like there's two peaks.
No, it doesn't look like dueling peaks. No.
No.
But
I'm really excited to see what it is. Like, is it like a giant dungeon inside?
Maybe,
like to,
or
like,
maybe it's a thoroughfare for you to get up. You know, because we see Link falling essentially through it. So,
interesting.
We'll see.
Okay.
But
next shot.
More lightning. More lightning.
Oh, this shot is also really cool. Okay.
It is.
So.
There's only one thing of note that I can see here, and that's the platform that's dangling off the bottom of the floating island. You can see that.
Oh no! But if you look in the distance, Alex, if you go back so the clouds get back, can you see that platform? Like how big it is? Like it goes down. It's floating, but there's like this giant thing below.
I can't quite work that out myself.
I don't know what it is.
No,
it's really cool.
It's a problem. This video is so dark and it's so compressed. It's so
the first part of the trailer is really hard to make out stuff.
It is.
It's really, really compressed. So we have some yellow stuff. I don't know what that means, but
that's moss, mate, or some form of lichen, I would assume. But I don't really think.
It just looks like
it's just a landscape. This is interesting.
This is such
super
a cool
interesting.
Shot.
So we see Bokoblins and Lizalfos. The Lizalfos on the left looks really different. Like, I don't know whether it's just because it's got malice in it or something, maybe.
I think every enemy right here looks different. And it does look like it's a malice type enemy. If that even makes sense.
If that even makes sense. But we've also got a Bokoblin mining there.
Yeah.
And that is an ore deposit from Breath of the Wild. That's a nice little touch. They're actually mining something that Link 2 can mine. Which I think that's pretty cool.
And this just looks like nothing we've seen before. And I think you could be right that this is underground.
I'm so torn with it because it could be underground.
I was on the it's not underground team, but then it hit me like there's so much more malice here. They must be like lower or something.
Maybe,
I don't know if that makes sense. Like the lower you get, the more malice type enemies there is.
It's the stalagmites or tights. I've suddenly forgotten which one is which, but the sort of conical shaped stone, like that happens when water drips down in caves. So it may be that it's a cave that has sort of erupted and come to the surface, maybe, or has had its ceiling destroyed for some reason. Perhaps it would be open, but there's clearly some sort of cave-like stuff going on here. Also, all those blue little flames on the right. What on earth
those
are
are
they?
the tears that he has in his pocket, probably.
That's a good thought, actually. They could be the tears of the kingdom. Although they do definitely seem to be flickering like flames.
Maybe
Well,
that's
it's not
like
to
the
say it isn't.
currency in the game or something.
Maybe, but...
Because you see them, I feel like you see them more times in the trailer, but
Well, we'll see.
can't really remember.
We're just about to get Ganondorf's voice. The lovely big mushrooms in the background seem
yeah, we
to
have
be
to stay on
dripping.
this just for a bit longer. There's so much to take in here.
Well, the mushrooms in the background appear to be dripping, which suggests that they're based on ink caps. That's not relevant. I just wanted to say
That's just Alex showing off his mushroom knowledge. I mean,
my mushroom knowledge.
and what's this, like this giant trunk in the background? It seems like it has
Yeah.
some sort of pulp, like in the middle.
Yeah, it reminds me of something in Metroid Prime as it happens. It may be because I've been
Oh, yeah.
playing it. But like these sort of like, almost sort of like organic pustules or something.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's hard to tell, but it's
We have to talk
clearly
about
a
this
point.
grass also. It's
Well,
purple.
The purple grass? Purple grass exists, my friend. Or maybe it's lavender.
Where? I don't remember that at all.
Oh, no, I just mean it exists in real
No,
life.
I meant like we haven't seen it in Breath of the Wild. I just thought, oh, this looks cool. It sounded
Yeah.
like it. Yeah.
It absolutely
So-
does.
And that's why I think it's like a new, like maybe underground, because it's like just looks so different. Where would this be on the map?
Under the surface, one might assume.
Under the surface, or it's just like, I think it's that.
Yeah,
I'm
I think
on team
I
that.
think it's
I've
underground.
been convinced.
Ah, another one for the team. Team Underground. Oh, we're going straight across.
Oh.
Felix, you've already pointed out the big blinking dragon on the right, clearly guarding something.
This has 3 heads.
Three-headed dragon. That's a Hydra,
that's-
baby. Well,
That's
kind of.
very scary.
Yeah. I wonder
But
whether
we-
it's that's not the bridge of Lake Hylia, is it? Or is it?
It is. I think so.
Okay, it
yeah,
is.
it definitely
But
is.
But the thing is, we can see Hyrule Castle in the background, because my first thought was, aha, Ganondorf's appeared. He's put a big dragon in to defend, people coming towards Hyrule Castle. It's
Yeah.
defending in the wrong direction. So what's it defending? Is it even Ganon's?
I don't know. I think that when all the things come up, there's like hidden monsters below, and this is like one of them that's just like, there's going to be a whole new type of, like, so many new monsters appear
Maybe,
from
yeah.
underground.
Well, we'll see some of them in a moment.
But yeah, that
Mm-hmm.
is definitely that bridge.
Also, Death Mountain in the background,
Indistinguishable.
full of malice, which we've seen before, but
Oh yeah.
worth pointing out. Did I say Death Mountain?
Did you not?
Did I? No, but I might have said Mountain Doom. I often get those two.
You didn't say Mountain Doom, I don't think.
Okay, that's all right then. Here's Hateno with one of those green swirly whirly things again.
Really cool shot.
It
Again.
is, yeah. Isn't
If it wasn't so pixelated. Oh my god, look at this.
Yeah, this ties into what I'm gonna say. Is it just me, or does Hateno maybe look a little bit more developed?
Ah, now that you say it.
It's hard.
I'm not sure though.
Yeah, it's tricky. It's not an angle that you... I mean, I'm sure you can see it, using Rivali's Gale and stuff, but this isn't an angle you would regularly see Hateno Village, so...
No.
I don't know. It's a tricky one.
I'm really interested by the swirly things. What are those gonna be?
What are those? Is that not where the shrine used to be, actually? Or was the shrine
See, that was what I was
further
thinking,
away?
but I...
Oh...
I
Maybe.
need to boot up,
Maybe.
we need to boot up the game and like figure it out. Because if it is, then okay, it's like the shrines that look cool. But
This whole video is going to be in one shot, so we don't have a chance. Although there's
Oh,
some
okay,
sparkling stuff. Look at the sparkling.
whoa.
That's interesting.
Oh, look
is
at
that
the
just little
background.
fires or the
There's
background?
like there's a lightning strike about to happen if you press play. Oh, no, it was just very minor. Okay, never mind. It's like very minor. I thought,
Very
oh,
minor.
look at this, something is happening.
Oh, we see a shot. This could be the Great Plateau. Maybe the Temple of Time. Don't know
Yeah.
that for certain, but there's a big
Um,
old blood moon up there, baby.
Try and
In
play
fact,
the clip a bit further. Maybe we can see the dueling peaks. No, okay.
No, there's the blood moon. The blood moon
That's
is disgustingly well detailed.
Oh yeah.
And I think if anything, it appears more like pronounced than in Breath of the Wild. I don't know whether it may just be that it's a higher fidelity texture this time, of course, because it's not a Wii U port. But that's clearly Hyrule Castle on the left. No Korok at the top, so that Korok's dead.
No. He went to Korok Forest.
He ran away.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm so excited to see if. No, I'm so excited to see like the graphics because this is made for Switch and the other game was made for the Wii U. The Switch has more power, so I'm just really like, is this gonna be like one, like no load times when you go up and down? That would be so cool.
Oh, I hope so because
If there's a team that can pull it off, it's this team. Like just Hyrule, it seems like they know how to pull stuff like that.
They do, yeah. And they've had help from Monolith Soft and stuff like that who do Xenoblade.
Yeah.
If there are no load times, I mean I've never envisioned there being load times, but at the same time it wouldn't be a deal breaker, would it? I just really hope it's not there,
Wow, it's so
whole lot
red.
going on. Oh, here's some
This
things.
looks very similar to when he takes over, like when he captures all the Guardians. Very, very similar.
Yeah, it's not. I mean, makes sense that he'd be using the same sort of ideas. But yeah, they fly through. We can even go frame by frame, baby.
What are they gonna
we see
hit?
them like crashing down. It
Oh,
could just
okay.
be like a full on
Oh, look
assault.
at
There's
that!
another swirly thing.
It's definitely shrines or like something in the latter.
It's got to be because this looks like it could be near.
Or that's how you get underground.
Yeah, that's a possibility. But I think this is near the canyon, isn't it? Near Dragon Roost.
Dragon Roost.
Is it? No, it's not called Dragon Roost, Alex. That's just the name of the music.
Okay.
The Rito village. It looks like it's in that sort of area.
Definitely does.
But that looks like the Great Plateau. No, it doesn't. What is this?
That does look like the.
I know,
like
but it doesn't
restored.
have those walls aren't so thick on the Great Plateau.
Try go
or
back.
Are they?
This is like Gerudo, right? Like the mountains there.
It looks like it, doesn't it? Maybe it is the plateau, and it's just a part that I'm not remembering. Whoa! It's got to be the Great Plateau. Maybe.
Yeah.
Well, let's move on because we see
Whoa!
this. Is that?
Ganon.
That looks like
That's Ganon.
That's got to be
Like,
Ganondorf. Yeah.
Look at the hands. He's like.
But there are lots of them, suggesting maybe it's like his
Calamity
Malice
Ganon.
form or something, or Calamity. Yeah, Calamity Ganon. I was getting confused with Beast Ganon. This is
Oh.
just something crumbling. Could this be Mount? I nearly said Mount Doom. Could this be Death Mountain?
So these look familiar to some of the stuff that you see near Death Mountain. So,
yeah, it's just sort of like.
but it could
lava
also,
rocks.
it could also just be like stuff going in the air, like large platforms, because it's near the
No,
ground.
it's
so.
collapsing. If we watch it forwards, it's shown
Oh.
alongside other crumbling, suggesting it's a whole lot of crumbling going on.
Okay, I thought it was like going up because you were playing it in reverse.
No, that's this. What?
Whoa!
We repairing Hyrule Castle now, baby. What?
Maybe it is. I have no idea.
Anyway, bit of crumbling. That is the Great Plateau. I mean, it has to be.
100% you can see the Temple of Time there.
Yeah, easy peasy. Is there anything else?
I want to see that shot again because I've not looked.
Yeah. We can see
can see
some of the like sort of crop circle type things in the background that you
Yes.
mentioned.
Definitely. Oh,
Um,
the shrine. Oh, it's just off frame. Okay.
Oh, can I scrub back? Can we maybe scrubbity screw? Or is it just? Oh, is it going to be just out of shot?
That's very.
That's very
cheeky.
mean. Very mean, Nintendo. Naughty, naughty. There is something red in sort of middle left center.
Yeah, I can see that. Try and
No.
play it. Is it like?
Oh, it's
Oh.
it's
just like
a
in
bit
the
of
air.
ash in the air. We see some bokoblins here. They've got properly pronounced horns. So it's almost like they're in like an awakened state. Because
What
they
do
had
horns
horns
do?
in Breath of the Wild, but they were not this big.
They had horns.
Yeah, they were just
When?
like little dumpy, like little...
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry.
I always forget they have
I
horns
thought you
as
just
well.
meant it was like these horns, and I don't remember seeing this. In Breath
No,
of the
no, no.
Wild.
Oh, we're on to some of the really spicy stuff. So,
Oh,
you see
it's
that
starting to...
big old piggo boy there? We don't
That's
know what
my
that
new
is.
favorite enemy. I love it.
It could be a
Wow.
big blin.
A big blin.
A big.
A
Is it a big
a
blin?
chonk blin.
Yeah, no. I mean, there is like a term. It was only in like Spirit Tracks, I think, but there is like a
Okay.
sort of something it's like a big bokoblin without being a moblin.
Yeah.
So it could be one of them. Maybe we see
Did
them
you
in
see
more detail later.
The artwork of it, like there's official artwork.
I did. It looks very imposing, doesn't it?
Yes.
But
Very
even more
scary.
exciting. Let's go through frame by frame. So we
yes.
see.
New
look
horns?
at this thing on the right here. Ignore the Lizzlefoss. Ignore it.
They're trying to
on
pull
the
your attention
right,
away.
That, my friend, I know I've told you about this, Felix. I think that's a re-dead. Which
Yeah. Oh,
would
that's so
be
scary.
massive.
I don't like that. I don't like that at all.
It does look absolutely horrifying. It may not be, but also watch its mouth as it comes up. It's like
Yeah, it's like, oh, gross.
it's nasty, but oh my god, I'm so pleased. If that is a redead, even if it's not, whatever it is, I'm thrilled to bits to see it, and I think it looks revolting. Sideways mouths, horrible. Which is great for an enemy.
Look at the expression on the big blin.
Yeah, he's an angry boy, isn't he?
Yeah. And you see like the new horns. It seems like every type of they have so many the moblin has this
Calm
hat.
yourself, Felix.
Wow.
There's a lot going on here, and you can see moblins have also got like it's a horn sort of helmet-like thing.
No, that's what I said.
Oh, sorry. I thought you were talking about
like
Big Blin still.
No, oh my god.
The Lizzlefoss, I don't know what's going on with the so the Redead sort of reels back. It's like it's laughing, and it's showing its ribs. It's horrible. I love it.
It's just nice that we're seeing like, oh no.
More enemies. Oh no, are you getting a call?
Yeah, I forgot to put on Do Not Disturb.
I've put mine on Do Not Disturb.
I do that normally.
Hey, look, guys, it's like a live stream, only it's pre-recorded. We see
Sorry
Link
about that.
doing some trottling. That appears to be Hyrule Castle in the background. Not
It
much to
does.
say here, really.
Still a really cool shot.
Oh,
like,
it's a cool shot,
You're gonna
yeah.
see like the animation of the malice flowing if you just play the clip. Oh,
It's like
nice.
smoke rising, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh,
And you won't.
like the Balrog.
This time you probably won't be able to go there like initially. I think
Maybe,
there'll be
or
more.
maybe you can, but it's even harder than before. They were like, hey, they were saying before, you can go to Hyrule Castle, and people were going there. Not easily, but people were going there and like, okay, well,
Yeah,
you
but
can
how-
still go there
how do
straight
you
away,
get
but
up
you're gonna
there?
have to work for it. I
You
don't
have
know.
to build one of those like flying things.
Oh, spoilers.
Oh, sorry.
Canyon there.
Anything? What's happening there? Big
I
earthquake.
can't tell. It's like an earthquake or something moving in the ground like sandworms from Dune.
Oh, it looks like 10 Moldugas.
Oh, good God, it might be. It might
Yeah,
be.
because all the disruption, they all like. That's cool.
Oh, yeah. This is interesting. So
Yes.
obviously these are arms like guardians, but I think these are friendly, and I'll tell you
Yes.
for why. If you look at them around, behind Link, 3 arms. In front of Link, 2 arms, and what appears to be like a microphone or something. Do you see? That's not a hand.
That's not a microphone. That's like just wire. It seems. Right?
No. It's like a microphone. It's got like little lines in it and everything, like an old microphone, like one of
Oh.
the like jazz
Yeah.
style microphones.
Okay,
Also,
okay.
it's fictitious. We can't see it here, unfortunately. It's just hands going all grabby, and
What does
Link's
this
like,
mean? Is it like
Link's
a
like,
way you can
"Whoa!"
upgrade Link?
Maybe, or it could just be something like, because this is clearly a Sheikah house that he's in.
Yeah.
I mean, you can see all the Sheikah insignia and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Maybe this is like a new NPC that doesn't interact with Link directly?
Oh, you think the arms is the NPC?
Or it's somebody controlling the arms, an NPC controlling the arms. Maybe. I don't know. I don't know.
Very exciting.
Very exciting. Let's carry on. Snap, snap. So this is where we get to see another... We'll just call it a Big Blin for the time being.
Yes, I
another
like that
Big
name.
Blin. Yeah, and also we've got the bokoblins, the blue bokoblins with horns. They're much more pronounced. I don't know whether we get to see any other bokoblins, like Silver. But it sort of suggests they're going to have even bigger horns, maybe?
Oh, no.
Which would be
The horns
frightening.
are daunting. What do they mean? It's going to be much easier to hit their weak spot.
If that even is their weak spot, or maybe that's a spot where they're invulnerable. Who knows?
Oh. They like just go down with their heads, like when you shoot arrows. And you can't
Maybe.
hit them.
We can only speculate.
Oh, look at that big
We got the
blin.
Boab tree in the background. I'm always mispronouncing that.
Isn't it like Baobab?
It might be Boab. It's one of those things where just for some reason it's a blind spot.
I've always just called it Baobab, at least in Danish. So.
Either way.
He also has a horn. Everything
big
has a
old
horn.
Flat trees. Yeah. Although this appears to be like a wooden horn. It's
This
like
looks
it's
so
like a
cool. This is
stump,
underground.
isn't it? Yeah, it's underground. I nearly said it's 100% underground and nearly ended up saying it's wonderground. It's wearing something around its neck, which we've seen them do before, but it was weapons.
Yeah.
But what is that? What is it, Felix? Tell me.
It's energy for the arm.
Huh,
Like,
maybe.
It's like some form of stamina. It's the new stamina.
It could well be. Link's already got his messed up hand at this point from the looks
So
of
this
it.
looks really similar to in one of the previous trailers. Link has like this flamethrower thing, and it looks like in a similar area, like these tunnels underground, which is really. And you can see roots from the top. This is underground. I was like this could just be a
100%.
passage.
It's absolutely underground, my boy.
That's super. Like this shot is really exciting.
Also, those plants there suggest that there is vegetation underground, which further supports the previous shot from way back when, with like purple grass, could well be underground still, which is pretty.
Oh, this is so exciting! I'm getting so
cool.
hyped right now.
And we got Link. This is Thunder near Thunder Plains, Thunder Plateau.
Whoa! Look at the top. How
Yeah,
big
we can
that...
see a big old thing up there. Do we get a better look at it further on?
Yeah, a little
Oh, nearly. Go back, Alex. That's
There we
big, and it's far away.
I'm like
And
curious to see
are there
how they
more
will.
of these? Like, they're not mushrooms, but those kind of things. Are there more of them than there used to be? Swear there weren't that many.
I swear there was a lot. I feel like they were just like there
I
were
might
so many
just be
places.
misremembering.
This looks. I do remember like seeing this somewhere. I think.
Oh yeah, I
Normal-
just didn't remember it having that many.
No, it's been some time since I've been there, so I don't know.
Hmm.
I'm curious to see how they will do like, not pop in, but like how far will they render these things? Because this looks really far.
It does. I mean, I'm sure they're using a distance quality thing. I've forgotten what it's.
It's
A
still, like,
level of detail, a lot.
After playing Sonic Frontiers, and like I was just afraid that it would be something like that.
Let's crack on. So
This, oh, this is the
looks
corn
good.
circles.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's
Wow.
it's such a short clip.
What's that in the background? Like some kind of monster.
There is something, isn't there?
I did not see that before.
I can't. I'm gonna move away from the microphone and everything so I can get close to the screen as possible. I still can't make it up because it's so compressed.
But again, what do these corn circles
It
mean?
might just be like a stone structure or something.
Or it's like a big. Oh, again, I'm blanking on the name, but like the
Lionel?
horse. Yeah, like a
No,
giant.
I
Lionel.
think that's like vegetation growing up the side. I think it's like a lump rather than legs.
A lump. Oh yeah. It's a.
But
I don't know. We'll
we
see.
don't know. It's so
Super
low
cool
detail.
shot.
We've got Bokoblins being carried
look.
in by.
Hey, go back.
The
That's a new
Flyboys.
weapon, isn't it?
Sorry.
That looks like. Go back, like just a little bit. That weapon.
That's
Isn't
that's
that's
an
new.
axe. I don't think we've
What?
seen that before.
Exactly.
Well spotted.
Thank
Also,
you, Alex.
to the right, a yellow brick road.
That's
So-
no. Alex, that's water. You can't trick me.
I suppose it could be water. I
It's
genuinely
reflected.
didn't know what it was.
Like, it's just like you. Yeah, that is water. I
Okay.
think.
Okay, we'll
Seems
say it's
very
water.
plausible.
What are we going to call the flying things? I mean, they're not geese.
No.
Maybe they're existing Zelda enemies, and we're going to get some funny comments. But
Oh,
we'll
no.
see. Hey, moblins with hats!
Look at that.
Oh, hang on. Whoa, the one in the back.
Yeah, that's
That's a big old hat, my friend. Look at that.
And it's a
like
different
two
type.
horns. Yeah.
So like it looks like each different type just has a different hat.
Oh, that's what I wanted.
think
That was what
every
was
enemy-
missing from Breath of the Wild. Was more hats.
Zelda, Tears of the Hats.
Oh,
Oh, Zelda,
that's
a hat in
too
time.
far.
Oh, the blue tongues.
I think they always have
Okay,
blue
so what's
tongues.
that in the background? If you could just go back a little bit, is that just like a giant
I
mountain?
think that's just like a stony outcrop with
No, if you go further back. Is that... What's that? Is that the mountain from... Oh, there's like a quest with a corrupted dragon there.
Did you say Ah!
Alex!
I've ruined it.
Okay.
I genuinely don't know. There's
That's
again,
a
it's
big
so
mountain. Is
compressed.
that Death Mountain?
It might be, but at the same time, it's got that sort of peak at the top.
Yeah.
It looks more like Hyrule Castle, but I don't think it is. Is it something new?
Maybe. That's exciting.
Oh,
I really like going through this because there's so much I missed.
there is, yeah. When you start going through, and this honestly, this looks like it could be a different game. Like it's so
Yeah.
different. Some
Wow,
sort of
I love this.
golem with
And this, like-
oh, that's absolutely 100% Zonai.
Yeah.
Like no doubt about it. And
So-
that's Link doing a little old backflip.
So we don't see a lot of shots like in the air with what's it called, like this yellow feel. And I've seen some theories that this might be like the higher you get, because there seems to be a lot of verticality. They're like more yellow. Maybe it gets.
Maybe.
To slow it down, it seems very blue. Maybe this is just like where the sun is, and that's what it changes. I mean,
possible.
it could be that. It could be that simple.
But I don't know how high we are at the moment, but if you look in the background, there's platforms even higher still. So there's going to be a lot of verticality here, to say the least.
Yeah.
You can actually see like a on this Minecraft thing. You can see like a like a damaged block, which I'm guessing is its weak point.
Oh yeah.
Could
This
be.
just looks really like this looks like just a nice boss fight.
Yeah.
Something completely different. Oh, and you have to dodge, like to not
Oh.
get the shockwave, or maybe
Maybe.
you.
hard to
At least
tell.
that's what.
I just love this thing. A very
Wow.
minor thing, but I love the fact that its feet are backwards.
Oh yeah.
So
I
it
did
looks
not
like
see
it's
that.
almost like kneeling or something.
Yeah.
It's just an interesting design choice because
Very
you immediately go,
intimidating.
yeah, you'd immediately go with feet facing forwards, but feet facing backwards. Does that mean
He's
is
on his
this
knees.
actually the back and it can attack both ways? It doesn't have to turn around.
Yeah, I think so.
Oh, sweet beans. Then we get a very very small look at Mr. Ganondorf, who's
Yeah.
got some. It looks like he's got heartburn or something.
He has a third eye. No.
And
That's
there's
just like-
that's a short shot. But yeah, he's got all the Gerudo stuff around him. It's clearly Ganondorf. They still haven't confirmed it, I don't think. But I mean, they all
That's
but
his evil
it's not
twin
going to be
brother.
anyone else. Not really much to say here other than looks good.
He has like a hole in his hand almost.
Shot of
Go.
Hyrule Castle, presumably.
Oh, yeah.
Ah!
Wow.
Help, Phoenix, I got
This is-
scared.
This is, I think this is like when he's like getting everything into the air.
It seems as much, doesn't it? Although I
Yeah.
did wonder whether maybe this is out there, but because this next shot, it could be an unrelated shot. Actually, no, it is an unrelated shot. Ignore me, because that's the same shot that we've seen before, I'm fairly certain, from previous.
It looks very similar
Yeah.
to like the first trailer.
I wondered if actually in this shot he's technically upside down, but probably not.
Oh, okay.
Probably not. I'm probably overthinking things. Ah! Scary boy.
Oh.
Link!
Okay, and this is where the trailer changes. It's like there's almost 2 parts. I was afraid that it would end there with Ganondorf. Like it would just be a very short trailer again.
Look at that, that stack of floating platforms.
Yeah.
It's, oh my god. It's going to make it, the level of freedom is going to be absolutely outlandish.
Oh, and you see
It's
down
so
there
bold.
on the ground, you see another one of those tower things, like with the lights.
Yeah, yeah. What are those? Ooh. Oh, Felix, why have we got more questions than answers?
Wow. I'm just looking like, is there any differences on Hyrule itself?
Oh, it's so hard to tell from this distance. I would be amazed if there weren't. But it does look a bit Sonic Forces. Frontiers, not Forces.
Yeah, just like floating blocks. Is that what you mean?
Yeah, yeah. But to be honest, I didn't mind that about it, and it's even more contextual here.
Like, look how far you can see. Like, there's these mountains in the back, and you can see, like, tiny little platforms in the air.
Yeah.
So I think this, like, at least the vertical stuff, that's where you're going to use that thing, like, Link jumps through platforms or, like, something.
Maybe, yeah. Oh,
the next shot, I want to, like, that you have to go through that frame by frame.
I will, yeah. Also, I can hear the sound, so I was just getting... Wah, wah, wah.
Oh, okay.
Sounded like fun trumpets. So we can see, obviously, this is after Link has he's burnt himself on his spicy ramen.
Look at that. What he has on his hip.
Yeah, the tear thing, yeah.
You get a good look at that.
Just, I don't know if we get a good look. I think we've
really
had
like
better looks in the past.
The new clothes design. I mean, it's very similar, but he has like this black cape and
and it looks like we're going to get some more like Zonai looking stuff as well from some of the official artwork.
Yes.
And falling down. Oh, and look how high up we are. Oh, what are those? Look at those. It's water. There's water falling from the platforms.
Oh, and look in the distance, there's also like these, you see these later, and I think those are like how you get up there. Like, there is a shot in the previous trailer where Link hops on a thing and it goes like up.
Yeah.
And I think that's how you like transport between things. It's like, so I think basically, this is getting very out there. But in the end, there's like, at the last possible shot in this trailer, there's a thing that falls down, and I think you can manipulate time so these go up again, and that's how you go up.
That seems entirely plausible.
And you see another tower there.
Yeah, by Link's head. There's something. It's only.
Oh, there's also by Link's head, but I thought like by Link's feet. There's also. A thing there.
Another one of those lit towers, and there's something.
I mean, it could also just be Sheikah Towers. I don't know.
They could be, but they don't look the same unless something changes them.
It's the same, like, by his head, right? There we get, like, a good look at it.
Yeah.
Like, the shape, and that's not a Sheikah Tower.
No. If it's not the same tower, it's very, like, style of tower, it's very similar.
Yeah.
Can we maybe get another? There is light coming from beneath it, so I would assume it is another one of those towers.
Yeah.
But what does it do? We get to see big zoom out of Hyrule there.
Go back for a second. Go back.
Oh, no,
like,
what?
Just frame by frame by frame. So, I think... just keep going back. I just want to make sure. What you said was a waterfall. I think it was just like the thing from Link's feet, like falling down.
No, you think it was what? Sorry.
Were you talking like when you said waterfall?
Yeah.
Like, were you saying the stuff like way in the distance, or the thing like by his feet?
Both. There's a bit by his calf and a bit by his feet.
So the thing by his feet is just like play the clip. You can see it's just like...
Oh, it's just an effect!
Yeah! Okay.
I still think that might be water coming down in the distance, though.
Yeah.
Maybe. Or maybe it's something else, we don't know. But I'd like it.
We'll get a better look at it later, there's like more stuff.
Yeah, I can't. I feel such a fool now.
Oh, what's that thing?
What,
the big red thing.
I know. I was about to mention that, and then you were like, "Go back, Alex! You're an idiot. You confused something." And rightly
I just
so.
wanted to clear it up.
But what is the red thing?
Like, when I'm looking at Hyrule here, I don't, like, recognize a lot of it.
Yeah, it does look quite different.
And that excites me.
Yeah, because previous trailers have shown areas that are quite familiar, whereas
This
this
looks different.
it does. I don't, but I don't know.
Hyrule
It's
is so big
exciting.
that yeah, you don't see Hyrule from this angle, so it's very possible that, oh, this is just,
It's this bit, but we've never been this high up before, kind of thing.
no.
Another
And there's
tower in the
something-
distance there, with the light coming
Bottom
out of it.
right, there's like a little white thing. Looks like maybe a monster. I don't know. Oh, I can't make
Or
it out.
those more of those tears or something. It's
Very nice shot.
yeah, too far
Very
away to see
grainy.
in detail. Yeah,
Yeah.
the damn compression.
Oh, I think it was just like a lake.
Oh, it's turning green. I didn't notice that before. But the
Also, I
lighting
thought-
changes.
Yeah, that
Look at
means that when you're up there, everything seems like more blue. I actually
Yeah.
noticed this when I was playing through Breath of the Wild, that when you're in the desert, everything is very yellowish. But then I climbed up, and there's like this transition where everything like turns blue. So they do this a lot in the game to like change the atmosphere and the feeling of the game, and I just didn't
Makes
really
sense.
notice.
Yeah.
So that's probably what's happening here.
Let's get
And
another
you know what
shot.
this means, though? I think this means it'll be like completely no load times because you're just jumping down.
Yeah, it makes sense, doesn't it?
Yeah.
But we see some more of these Zonai-looking crop circle type things that you mentioned before. We can also
Yes.
see Anne Cube in the sky.
Cute. Oh yeah.
It's very blurry, but that's definitely a cube, my friend.
Yeah.
Um,
And we see the tower in the distance.
Yep.
Like a good look at it again.
Oh. Let's go back a bit.
Oh,
yeah,
there's so
it's-
much.
It's
This
definitely
just looks
not
so
a Sheikah
different.
tower. Definitely
I
not
think
a Sheikah
like
tower.
the things in the air have definitely messed some things up. In
Yeah.
like the layout looks different.
It really
because
does. Because that
over
looks like
there is the-
Gerudo in the distance.
No, this is the
those
big
cliffs.
plateau there in the middle, right? That's the big plateau.
The
like
Great Plateau it's fallen.
It's fallen.
It's on the ground.
What do you mean?
Well, that's the Great Plateau, but it's not in the sky.
No.
But it's also not as high up as it was.
Is it not? Oh no. Huh. But that is
or
the
maybe
Great
it's
Plateau,
just
right?
yeah, I'm fairly certain it is, or maybe it's just a perspective thing. But yeah, no, it looks like it's fallen into, or the ground has ruptured upwards. Which is also possible.
So this is definitely the Great Plateau. I don't know what's happened to it because at the right we see that mountain where you find that mystical beast.
Satoru.
Yeah, that is definitely there.
And that's
look,
those are the Gerudo
know-
Highlands as well in the background.
Yeah, exactly. I'm just trying to see, but so this. Oh.
But then we would be in Hyrule Field if we were looking at it from this angle. Oh, it's exciting!
It's very exciting.
It's so different.
Wow.
Oh, we get a flyboy. And also a new arrow of
Yeah.
links, potentially using some Zonai stuff with all the green. And it goes, and it homes in,
Yeah.
taking all the effort out of shooting Skyboys.
Yes.
And the Skyboys themselves, we get a better look.
What's this mountain? I don't
know. I think we'd need to spend even more time, even though we've been recording for 45 minutes.
Oh wow.
And we see some more. Yeah, we see the grinding down here. Oh,
We need to see the grinding again because this is like so cool, and we can see some stuff in the like. If you go back just a bit, like to the first frame of that shot, look in the distance.
Oh, yeah.
How much there is there.
loads there. And we're already, I feel like this is higher up than we've ever been in Hyrule. It may be that we're on a floating platform.
This looks
But I don't
like
think we
around
are.
Death Mountain, right?
Maybe it's more around Gerudo. It's
But what are those like peaks? Look at those like peaks, like to the left, and there's water down there.
Yeah.
I've not seen that. Maybe I'm just misremembering, but that looks completely new.
If we get so many comments saying, "Oh my god, this is obviously this bit," I'm going to be so disappointed. But I don't think we will.
And even if we do, it's okay.
We can't know everything, can we? That appears to be a rusty weapon in the hands of a goblin there. A claymore. They haven't been able to use two-handed weapons before, have they? They always use one-handed weapons.
No, they have like spears and they use both hands there.
Oh no, you're right. They do. They use like great big clubs and stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, and they go like.
Either way, that definitely doesn't. That looks wrong, in the best way. And this appears to be some sort of like mining operation. Like it seems semi-organized. What's that red rock? What's going on, Felix?
And you have to like break the thing so you can continue the This looks very Sonic.
Yeah,
like,
it really does, doesn't it? It's as though Sega got like an early design document for Tears of the Kingdom. They were like, right, what can we do before Nintendo? More
this is like that shrine, like where you have to control like multiple shrines, I think.
Oh yeah, loads of shrines did that. But it's big and
you're using the hand.
It's not in a shrine. It's in the open air.
Oh, and look at the like arrows. There's like the purple arrow and the red arrow.
Yeah, that's like we're in Blender, baby. But there's clearly something going on. It's a little bit Divine Beastie in some ways. But yeah, that's all we can say about that.
Underground!
Yeah, underground with us. Stone talus. I still have to stop myself from calling them step taluses. And that's the same thing.
That's so
nice. The flamethrower.
Yeah,
or very similar.
Look at the dragon head right there.
Yeah, it's 100% Zonai.
That's a cool weapon.
Oh.
That's a really cool weapon. And I think the flamethrower is just going to be also a weapon then.
Yeah, quite possibly. It makes sense. Whamma jamma.
Stone talus.
It's Link playing lacrosse.
We're getting stuff underground.
Yeah.
Oh, man,
so
that's
pleased.
going to be so nice.
Oh, and look,
okay.
It's this is. We can speculate until the cows come home, so I'm tempted not to spend too much time on this.
Yeah.
We don't know who this is, but I presume they're Zonai. That's
Hyrule. People say it's not Zelda.
I don't think it's Zelda, no.
No.
Otherwise, why would Link be using his crusty hand to reach out in such a sort of unfamiliar fashion?
Yeah.
God, that hand, true. I don't envy him. That looks painful. Yep. But the power that comes with it. Come on. This shot's longer than I thought. There we go.
Oh, okay. There we see it again.
Crusty hand, ahoy. And
more platforms.
More stuff in the background. Link finds a wheel, he pulls it out of the swamp, and then he's like, I'm gonna make a car!
Yeah. Okay.
I'm still in two minds about this, but I don't think it's gonna be a huge part of the game. I think it's gonna be maybe something. No, I don't think it's gonna be a huge part of the game.
See, that's where I think you're wrong. I don't think they would use like the lead picture for this trailer as one of those things that you build if it was like a big deal.
Well, you say that, but also they want to grab people's attention because it's a YouTube video, and at the same time, never seen anything like this in Zelda before. So that's very much a whoa.
I think it's just gonna be like one of his abilities. Like you can jump through platforms. You can, use the hand for all sorts of stuff, and then you can also use the hand to spray out goo. So you can connect stuff.
I suppose maybe if it's something where you can build something there and then and put it together, but you would have to like take the vehicle with you, like you can't take the parts with you, maybe? So there are like areas where you can put stuff together and do it however you wish.
Maybe like small Korok puzzles that you have. You see a bunch of like parts laying around. And then you're trying to put something together.
Like that. I just think I think it's going to be more contextual than it looks. And
people
if it breaks, it breaks, kind of thing.
People are going very much like, this like opens so many doors. This is going to be so like wild. But I do think it's going to be I don't know. I think it's going to be more restricted than people think, but I'm not sure.
I think it is as well. If not in its usability, but in its acquisition, I think it's going to be quite difficult to get these things. Or like you may find a wheel, and it's like, this wheel isn't useful, so you have to go around quite a large area to build these machines. Maybe. We don't know.
I'm a bit like on edge, like what I think of this. So, like you say,
I made the joke last night. I'm not the only one to do it. Zelda nuts and bolts, baby.
Yes, I heard a lot of people say that. And what's that
it looks
powering
like,
thing?
I was about to say, I think that's like a fuel cell.
Yo,
so it may
look
well
at the background.
Be.
Look at the background. Look
What?
at that giant hole in the mountain.
Oh, big old hole.
That's new.
That,
okay, I'm not going crazy
here.
here.
That shouldn't be there.
Oh, yeah,
but I think the another one of those towers. I think that is like the power source, that thing in the back. So it looks like you may have to refuel, which would make sense. A little bit like the Master Cycle, but Master Cycle could take anything, and I don't think they would let you take anything, because that's kind of like almost like an end of game reward, the Master Cycle Zero. Floaty thing.
Wow.
It's a hot air balloon, which I quite like the look
Link
of.
is going in the battle bus.
I can't wait to hop off the battle bus with you in Fortnite.
Oh.
We see, and this, I get the feeling that this is like quite a difficult thing to build in terms of like finding all the pieces. I don't know that, but the fact that it's like 4 turbines after we've just seen
the funny thing about all of this stuff, it looks like those like fan creations of people taking 2 mine carts.
Yes, it does.
And then it looks like they saw that and said, "Let's put it in the game."
I think you might be right. I think they were like, well, if people want to do this, let's give them a way to do it, and give them a structured way to do it. Who's ready for structured fun?
This shot is so cool. And here you actually see those things that I was talking about going all the way down. I think that's how you transport, like, from below.
I think you're right, yeah. At least here, it may be that there are other areas where you can't use those and you need to use other methods,
What's
like
the giant
flying
ball?
machines. It's the death egg!
Okay. Yeah. Sure.
Another shot here.
Okay. I thought, like, we have so much more to look at.
Oh, I mean, we can go back.
Done.
It's just floating islands, though, isn't it?
No, it's not like the trailer. It's just going to be done like soon.
Oh,
so
right, yeah.
Okay, that was. I did not remember this being the next to last shot.
See there, malice on the left there. Look at that falling block.
That's what I was talking about. You can probably revert the time to like. It looks very.
I can using Final Cut Pro.
Oh my god! It looks very much like the thing Link's goes up with.
Yeah,
in
that we've
trailer.
seen past trailers. Yeah.
And here you see more of those towers. This is definitely like some sort of like. Sheikah. It's not a Sheikah tower, but I think it's going to be very similar to it.
Yeah, something along those lines. The Legend of Zelda. Bears of the King. Oh, you know someone's going to do Bears of the Kingdom, and it's going to be a bear mod where Link is a bear.
Oh, you just gave someone the idea for
I just gave someone the idea. Oh, look in the top left. It's coming to the Nintendo Switch.
No way!
Whoa!
I totally missed this.
And I believe there's only a few... Yeah, there's a bit here.
Oh.
And this, I am going to assume...
That's
Link already has... The Master Sword's already damaged.
Yeah, but this is like where it gets broken completely.
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
Link's
I did not see that before.
Damaged as well?
Yeah, I think everything gets damaged there. Like something gets thrown off. Like you already see a lot of malice already.
Yeah.
So something gets on his hand, on the sword. And yeah.
Oh, man.
Wow. Look, I love how dark this game looks. It looks so much darker.
Yeah, Link's arm is 100% damaged because you can see it across his chest as well.
Yeah.
And he doesn't look happy. I wouldn't be happy. And here comes the Wiggles. Here comes the Tickle Monster.
Oh, okay. Let's get a good look at that arm.
So this is before he hasn't got all the Zonai stuff on it. It's just been damaged. So I think all the Zonai stuff around it is to repair his arm to heal it.
Damaged. Wow.
Oh, that's... Whee! Got to jump from the Tickle Monster.
You gotta like ask.
Super slow.
Like he's just like gonna die himself. Like, he's jumping down to save her, but like, what is he gonna do?
There we go.
Oh wow, such a beautiful shot.
It is. Hang on. I'm just going to... There's a line here.
A line.
Lend him your power. I reckon that's Zelda talking to the Zonai person. Lend Link your power because he needs it because he can't defeat Ganon without it.
Yeah.
Bada bim, bada boom. We've solved the final puzzle. But do you think Link saves Zelda?
No.
Oh, okay. Well, there you go.
Yeah.
Felix killed Zelda. That's the.
I did.
That's the truth. You know, let's go back to that shot because it's just that's the last of it, isn't it? Yeah. It just comes up saying Nintendo afterwards.
You remember the shot of like Zelda falling into the abyss of one of the previous trailers, and she has like the arm out. I don't think he doesn't like get to grab Zelda. She just falls into the abyss.
No, but that could easily be a vision he had. Also, it's no guarantee even if Link doesn't grab her that she dies when she lands, because this is fantasy and stuff, you know.
I don't know. I don't think they would kill her, but
I don't think they would. But
no,
you don't. We don't.
But again,
know.
It's called Tears of the Kingdom.
Yeah.
So
yeah. You know, sad times. But there you go.
The kingdom is sad.
That was nearly an hour.
Oh wow! How about that?
How about that? But there you go. That's our dissection of The Legend of Zelda: Tears of the Kingdom, the second trailer. Did you see something we didn't? We would love to hear from you in the comments down below.
Let's hear all those theories and let's hear all this stuff that we were just like, oh look at that, this is new. No, it's not.
This was revealed in a teaser on Nintendo's Twitter or something like that.
Yeah.
Also Amiibo support. You get different kind of gliders, like skins for the gliders.
Oh, yeah.
You get Majora's Mask guys.
The amiibo looks
pretty cool.
Good. It's like that giant statue or like figure that they revealed a couple of months ago.
Yeah. Oh, that looks so good.
Yes. Excited. Well,
yeah.
This was nice going through.
It was.
And I just can't wait to play this.
Oh, I know.
It feels like a fever dream. It doesn't feel real.
It doesn't feel real.
No.
But in the meantime, thank you so much for watching. If you like this video, do give us some feedback on this new format because it's easier. Be sure to check out NintendoLife.com for all sorts of lovely Nintendo-related content. I haven't told you the subscribe thing. My brain's fallen out. Subscribe. Thank you again for watching. Bye-bye.